It's just a reminder to take a little bit better care of yourself. Because you're worth it. You can have this feeling anytime you choose.
Hello everyone, and welcome back to Study Pickle. Today I'll be talking about how I take notes using my iPad Pro and Apple Pencil, as well as the pros and cons of using them for school. So if you're considering buying them, stay tuned for some useful insight. Please keep in mind that this is my personal experience with using the iPad, and someone else might have a different experience. There are many people who actually use their iPad on a daily basis and take really amazing notes on theirs. Now, I have the original iPad Pro and Apple Pencil, and I have the smaller sized iPad, which is the 9.7 inch, because at the time I didn't think I would need that much space. I think the new ones come in 11 inch and 12.9 inch displays. The app I use is GoodNotes 4, which I believe is $7.99 in the App Store, and I also think there is an updated version which I haven't used yet. With this app, you can organize your notes into separate notebooks. For example, here I have French and poli-sci and math. You can also multitask using the iPad Pro, which can be useful if you use digital textbooks for school. Switching from app to app kind of kills your focus, so I can see how this can be super useful. This can also be useful if you're using a picture as a reference to draw something. Since I have the smaller iPad, I don't have as much room to use the multitasking function, but I think if you get the newer, bigger iPad, it will be much better. The biggest pro is that you're able to combine the benefits of using a laptop with using a paper notebook in a single system. So, like a laptop, you can go paperless. Everything is accessible on this one device that you can carry to all of your classes instead of lugging around a bunch of notebooks, which saves space in your backpack. I know there are some really tiny and lightweight laptops out there, but there are also some really bulky laptops, so if you have the latter, then this is a better option. Another benefit is, like typing on a laptop, you can make mistakes and just redo what you've written. You're not actually writing in pen, so it's not permanent. And like a notebook, you are still handwriting everything, which means better retention. And I think better retention is one of the biggest reasons why students choose to handwrite notes rather than type them out. Sometimes it can be distracting, like for me, all of my Apple devices are synced, so I actually get text on my iPad, but you're also able to turn off these notifications. Since I'm a perfectionist, I tend to be slow when I take notes on my iPad. When I write with a pen and paper, I obviously can't change anything I've written to make it look prettier, so that's the better option for me. I never bring this to class specifically because it would take me a while to take notes. I only use it to take notes at home. One thing I didn't think about until just now is having to charge it. If you use your iPad for school, you have to remember to charge it every day, something you wouldn't have to worry about with paper notes. If you forget to charge, all your notes and your textbooks are suddenly inaccessible. The battery on these things lasts a while, so I think getting in the habit of charging it every night would definitely mitigate that. And finally, let's address the elephant in the room, the price. I think this is a con, but not really. Like, if you use this for, 5 years, I can see how you would get your money back from not having to buy notebooks and pens and highlighters and such. But that's still a lot of money to have to cough up for a note-taking system. But there's so much more that you can do with the iPad too, so that's why I'm like, yes, it's a con, but not really. So those are a few pros and cons of using the iPad for school. And if you have one that you use as a note-taking system, let us know in the comments what you think of it so that others who are considering to buy the iPad and Apple Pencil can get some more insight. If you like this video, don't forget to leave a thumbs up. If you're new to my channel, please subscribe for new videos every week about study tips and college lifestyle. I also have a Tumblr and Instagram link below where I also post study tips and pretty pictures of my notes. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you in my next video.